Harihi Om. A small analysis on the concept of Manasa Sarovar. We all know that Manasa Sarovar is a freshwater lake situated on the top of the Himalayas, high above sea level. The place itself is very serene. It is said that the Manasa Sarovar came into existence with the thought of Brahma in his mind. So Lord Brahma, he thought in his mind and dropped a drop of water onto the earth, which turned to be as Manasa Sarovaram. So that's a Manasa means mind and Manasu, and Sarovaram means lake. So that's why the water is very fresh, very clean, and very pious, crystal clear. Actually, it is crystal clear. So it is said that in the Manasa Sarovar, if we drop anything, we can see even that which is at the bottom of the water also. So that is crystal clear water. So this is one side, just a physical way. That means if we go to that place, we feel very happy, very blissful, because the very thought of Manasa Sarovar fills our mind, our hearts with ecstasy, and we experience that bliss when we go to that place. But now here, coming to analyze on the name itself, Manasa Sarovaram. If we go into the depth of this word itself, Manasa means Manasa, Sarovaram means lake. So everyone's mind is a Manasa Sarovaram. Everyone's mind is a Manasa Sarovaram. Actually, this how this Manasa Sarovaram can be made so pure, so holy, so beautiful, so ecstatic. So let us just think. So actually, whatever we do, right from morning till night, whatever we do many works, many activities, but everything actually, the motto behind the action comes from the mind. Simply we can't do any work, just we want to go out, even that also it comes from the mind only. So now, okay, today I'm at leisure, let me go to beach, let me enjoy. That also comes from the mind. So just as we get up, we just can't go out just walking, just like a person who has sleeping sickness. So one who walks away during sleep, he won't be aware of that he is walking out. So we are not like that. So actually, when we want to do something, first the thought comes in our mind and then we act accordingly. So that's why it is said Manas. From Manas, everything springs out. So, how we can make it so beautiful, like the Manasa Sarovaram, which is on the top of the Himalayas. So, just as already we know that thoughts spring in the mind, thoughts are passing clouds. So, thoughts may be good or bad, they are passing clouds only. If we happen to catch hold of the good thoughts and we implement them, they become great works, great activities. If we catch hold of the bad thoughts, we don't leave them as the passing clouds, then we do bad works, activities, which in turn gathers filth in our minds. So then our minds cannot be so beautiful. And we all know that face is the index of the mind. So face is the index of the mind. isn't it? So, how the thoughts will be in our mind is so the face reflects. And heart responses, heart responses. Mind only thinks, but it's the heart that responds. So, if we can have beautiful thoughts in our mind, and if the heart responds in a beautiful way, then together the activities they become so beautiful, so serene. So actually, that's what here we can understand that why people, some people they simply do the activities without thinking. So what happens if we do the activities without thinking? In fact, if we do like that, there will not be any perfection in the work what we do, in the activities what we do. So here I will quote a very small story. So our life itself is we are the carpenters of our life. We are the builders of our life. We are the sculptors of our life. So here there once lived a carpenter who was very good at doing work, and he used to make many beautiful things, and he worked under a contractor. The contractor, he was very good person, and he looked at the carpenter in a very good way, not as a laborer, but he treated him as he treated himself. And so the carpenter also, he was so happy and working with the contractor that he did all beautiful constructions, beautiful works. It so happened that one day he decided to retire. He wanted to retire. So he told the contractor that he wanted to get retired and he wanted to spend his life in a leisure way with his family. And this contractor, I already told you that he is a very good person. So he told, as a last construction for me, you please build for me a beautiful house. I will give you all the material required. Then the carpenter said, no, no, I will bring the material. Why you want to take pains in bringing all that? So I will bring the material and construct for you and I'll give you. So his mind was not on the work. So since he wanted to retire, his mind was only just on whiling away his time after getting retired. So he just did shabby work. After finishing, he called the contractor who came. He supervised the house and then he handed over the keys to this carpenter, and saying that it is a gift from me to you because you did such hard work all these years with me. You labored a lot. So I wanted to gift you this house. Now see how the fate of this carpenter was. He was shocked, in fact, because he little realized that the this contractor would gift him a house. He did it in a very shabby way. So he was thinking, Arere, if I had known before, prior hand, that he would gift me this house, I would have constructed in a most beautiful way and a unique way, most beautiful way, which surpasses all the previous constructions. So here this a very beautiful lesson actually. Everyone are the architect of their own life. So we have to build our life. We have to build our life with good thoughts. So if we live our life as it goes, a day will come when we have to repent that Arey, we are leading in a life that we built. So after all, life is a project for us. So software, they will give projects and they will complete on time and they will get remuneration. But for us, the life itself is a project. How we are going to build our life, how we are going to live our life, how beautifully we are going to weave our life to lead it in the most beautiful way. So this is what we want. So here, as Manas Sarovar is already told, so if our thoughts are so beautiful, so that means they are so crystal clear, then that reflects in our face itself. So beauty is not elsewhere. So beauty is not outside. So inner beauty radiates outside. Inner beauty radiates outside, and then we find the people very beautiful. So it's not the physique that is beautiful, it is the inner beauty that glows and makes the external beauty glow, isn't it? So, in that, for these beautiful thoughts, if the heart responds, it will be more beautiful, and then the soul enjoys most beautifully. So, after all, what experiences actually? In fact, it is not the mind that experiences or the heart that heart only responses, mind only thinks, but it is the soul that experiences the bliss, the joy, the ecstasy. So here, all these we can really experience the bliss only when our thoughts are beautiful. Our thoughts are beautiful. So this is Manasa Sarovar. So every one of us have got this mind, and we must make this mind a Manasa Sarovar, and Sarovar means the thoughts. So Sarovar is the thoughts that spring from the mind. So if the thoughts are clear, crystal clear, then everything can be seen by us, can be understood by us, and will be aware of what we are doing, what we are thinking. It's the only way when man can peep inside what is happening in his mind, how best his mind is able to understand what he is doing. So it is the conscious mind must be always aware of what we are doing. If the conscious mind is not aware, then how can we make our life beautiful? It's not that easy. So we must always be so conscious all the time that we must be aware of what we are doing. And if what we are doing is beautiful, the heart responds in a more beautiful way, and the soul actually experiences the bliss, the joy, the ecstatic moments which we cherish lifelong. So we have to build our house. That's why we are the masters of our own fate. So Hari Om. This is Manasa Sarovar in brief.